Today I will be presenting about key issues that are currently affecting Malaysia's economy. Malaysia has developed significantly over the years, moving from an agriculture-based economy to a more diversified economy that includes manufacturing and service. However, there are still several economic challenges that Malaysia is facing today. Instead, in these presentations, I will focus on three important issues, which are income inequality and poverty, youth unemployment, and Malaysia's dependency and commodity exports. These issues have significant impacts on economic stability, social development, and long-term growth. First, Malaysia is considered one of the fastest growing economies in Southeast Asia. Over the past few decades, Malaysia has transformed its economy from relying mainly on agriculture and mining, becoming a country with strong manufacturing and service sectors. For example, industries such as electronics, tourism, and financial service contribute significantly to Malaysia's GDP today. Despite this progress, Malaysia still faces several economic challenges that affect long-term development. In these presentations, I will discuss three major issues, which are income inequality and poverty, youth unemployment, and dependency on commodity exports. The first issues affecting Malaysia's economy in income inequality and poverty. Income inequality refers to the situation where income is not distributed evenly among the population. In Malaysia, there are still a noticeable income gap between different groups in society. For example, households in the B40 group, which represent the bottom 40% in income earners, often face financial difficulties in meeting daily expenses. In addition, people living in rural areas tend to have lower income compared to those in urban areas. This inequality can affect social stability and economic development. Income inequality can have several negative impacts on the economy. First, when lower income groups have limited income, their purchasing power becomes weaker, which they reduce consumer spending in the economy. Second, high income inequality may slow down economic growth because many people are unable to fully participate in economic activities. In addition, inequality may also create society problems such as poverty cycle, where children from poor families may have limited access to education and healthcare. This situation makes it difficult for them to improve their economic condition in the future. To reduce income inequality, the government can implement several policies. One important measure is introducing or adjusting the minimum wage policies, which helps workers earn a fair income. Another strategy is improving access to education and training so individuals can obtain better job opportunities. In addition, the government can provide financial assistance programs for low-income households. For example, programs such as Bantuan Sara Hidup help support families with basic living expenses. These policies can help reduce poverty and improve economic quality. The second issue affecting Malaysia's economy is youth and graduate employment. Youth employment refers to the situations where young people, especially fresh graduates, face difficulties finding suitable jobs. One of the main causes is skills mismatch, where skills learned in universities do not always match the requirements of employers. Another factor is the lack of working experience among graduates. Furthermore, rapid technologies change also require workers to constantly upgrade their skills. Youth employment can have serious economic consequences. When young people are unable to find jobs, the country loses potential productivities. This means the economy is not fully instilling its human resource. In addition, employment may reduce economic growth because fewer people are contributing to economic activities. Some graduates may also end up working in jobs that are unrelated to their qualifications, which leads to underemployment. Over time, this situation can create frustration and social problems among young people. The third issue is Malaysia's dependency on commodity exports. Malaysia is one of the world's major exporters of commodities such as palm oil, petroleum, natural gas, and rubber. While these resources generate significant revenue, heavy dependence on commodities can be risky. This is because commodity prices often fluctuate in the global market. When price drop, Malaysia's export income and government revenue may also decline. Dependency on commodities may create economic instability. When global commodity prices fall, Malaysia export earnings decrease, which affect government revenue and economic growth. In order to reduce this risk, Malaysia needs to diversify its economy. This means focusing on other sectors such as technology, digital industries, and high-value manufacturing. Investments in innovation and research can also help Malaysia move toward a knowledge-based economy. In conclusion, Malaysia has achieved significant economic progress over the years. However, the country still faces several economic challenges. In these presentations, we discuss three major issues, which are income inequality and poverty, youth and unemployment, and dependency on commodity exports. If these issues are properly addressed through effective government policies and economic strategies, Malaysia can achieve more sustainable and inclusive economic growth in the future. Thank you.